We're here with head women's golf coach Kelli Kamimura. Coach, welcome back. You just came off the Pac-12 SEC Challenge down in Tennessee last week. How'd you feel?
I felt good about the tournament. I thought the girls went there. They played tough. In a field like that, a national championship caliber field with a course that was set up like a national championship, I thought we went out and played well. We averaged about a 77 throughout the week, counting scores. And I just thought we showed a lot of growth and improvement and a step in the right direction.
In the right direction. You talk about that. You're young freshmen, or
Yeah.
you're young players, not necessarily
Yeah.
freshmen. But Mallory Kent again, steps up, sophomore,
Mm-hmm.
leads the way for you. You guys finished 8 strokes behind a 50th ranked team.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about that. Your young team competing. You said your best round for your last rounds. Your team is getting better, as they go along the season.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing you look for. You enter a tournament, and it's a tough field. There's an intimidation factor there with where we want to be and where we are and how we're going to get there, and so I thought we improved gradually every day, and that shows progress. And just players like Mallory really stepping up and enjoying the challenge and going out there and competing hard. And we had a lot of players that went out and they might not have been playing their best maybe entering the tournament, but went out there, overcame some obstacles, and went out there and posted some numbers.
Now, again, you take your team, halfway across the country,
Mm-hmm.
not all the way across the
Yeah.
country this week, but you head down to Texas. Texas State hosts a tournament in Austin, but another competitive field in Texas. Just a different area, a different set of challenges for your young team to close out the fall. Hey, what are the, where do you see your team, and what do you want to see out of your team this last tournament of the fall season?
I want us to go out there and really post a number. I'd like to see us win. I think we can do it. I think that it takes a lot of things falling into place and everyone being in the right mindset, but we're getting there. And I think we're a team that's going to win a lot of tournaments in the future. And showing that progress and going into the final tournament, it'd be nice to close out the fall season how we started it.
With only one tournament left in the fall season, how do you feel that your team did just through the fall season?
I think we've had some really positive times, and we've had some times of growth that needed improvement. The Gonzaga tournament, we went out and played well, and it was a great way to open the season at our home tournament. We had a lot of positives. Finishing third in a tougher field and posting that 5-over round the final day was big for us. Sahali is a tournament that you learn and grow and move on from. Not our best showing, and then to fight back in a tough field the way we did in Tennessee, I'm really proud of that, and I look forward to continuing that and closing out the season on a good note.
Do you feel your team has improved a lot more because you've played here in Pullman in like drier courses, and you went to Sahali, played softer course. You went to Tennessee and played a difficult course. Was that just kind of gearing you up for the spring season a little bit?
Yeah, this year my focus is creating a schedule that has kind of some medium and tough fields. The last couple of years we've played in a very challenging schedule, and this year I wanted to kind of, show the team different courses, different fields, different types of competition to really gear them up for where we want to go, and that's to be at the top. We want to have a top team here. The Pac-12 is as tough as it gets with our current ranking at 85. Every team's in the top 85 with most of the teams in the top 20. So we have a ways to go, but we're getting there and working hard to get where we want to be, and that's definitely in the top, one of the top teams in the country.
Has there been any players this fall that have shown significant improvement, or have just all of your players just gotten just better consistently throughout every tournament?
I'd have to say I think Mallory Kent has really stepped up this fall. She's posted some numbers on some difficult golf courses and tough competition, and she's really worked hard to get there. I mean, she is a worker and talented as well, but she definitely gets to the tournament and she is prepared as she can be. And I think that is really big, especially coming from a sophomore. And we have some other players that do the same thing. I mean, our whole team is made up of really hard workers for the most part, and players that work moderately hard are kind of shown up by some of the players that are, grinders.
Mm-hmm.
So Mallory's really stepped up, but I think everyone's kind of elevated their game and accepted the challenge and want to win, and they want to compete, and that's what's exciting.
What is your team planning on doing over the winter months when you guys have that off time? Because Pullman's
Yeah.
going to probably snow, so how's your team gonna keep their swings on plane and ready for the spring season?
We do a lot of different things. We have an indoor facility that we're working on improving. We're working on getting another indoor facility at our end of the range at Palouse Ridge. But they use the indoor a lot, and they also can go down to Lewiston Country Club and practice down there. We're really fortunate with Lewiston. Just, it's amazing that 40-minute drive, you can go into a completely different climate. So they go down there, and then when they go home, they spend a lot of time practicing. They might go to maybe a warm weather place to practice for a couple weeks. So they're really diligent about getting their work in and taking some downtime, because it's a long season. Some of our freshmen have come in. They've been playing since March and going all the way through to November without a break. So this is their first time for that. So some of them need a little bit of downtime to kind of relax and rejuvenate and get ready to go for the spring.
Is the team at where you wanted right now in the season?
I'm proud of where they're at. I think as a coach, you're always, wanting more. And I like the fact that we're competing. Even in Tennessee, we were competing. We're playing with South Carolina, LSU, we're paired with Georgia, number 14 team in the country, and we're competing with them. And I can see our games are right there. There's little things here and there, but that's exciting to me. And that tournament might have been one of the most exciting in the fall for me, to just see that we're close. We still have a ways to go and a lot of hard work to put in, but we're getting there. And that was exciting to me. I walked away from Tennessee feeling excited about where we're going.
Good.